mindset and action that define success using Mrs. Kasmalia. As our case study, we can break this down into 3 key dimensions. First, the psychological mindset is a unique lens that views the world as a dynamic field of possibility, highly fueled by a need for achievement. Second, the internal locus. This is the firm belief that you are the architect of your own destiny, which driver relentless initiative and autonomy. Finally, strategic risk-taking. This highlights the capacity for calculate risk over impulsive gambling, backed by sharp analytical prowess in volatile landscape. Together, these 3 traits form the foundation of a resilient entrepreneur spirit. Let's talk about defining entrepreneurial behavior. First and foremost, we must understand that entrepreneurial behavior is a multidisciplinary field of study. It successfully blends psychology, sociology, and business management to understand the human drive behind a business. Essentially, it describes the exact process of how individuals identify, evaluate, and exploit business opportunities. The ultimate goal here is to create significant economic value even amidst high market uncertainty, as illustrated by the digital marketing KPI dashboard of the left. Having the right entrepreneurial behavior allows us to navigate complex data, convert market opportunities into measurable economic success. Moving on the next slide, let's look at the core internal driver. That flow and entrepreneurial mindset, we can categorize this internal drive into 3 main pillars. First, the need of achievement. This is a strong internal drive to success, overcome obstacles, and continually reach high standard of excellence. Second, locus of control. It is the firm belief that one personal action and discussion, whether the external luck or situation, are what truly determines success. Finally, proactivity. Instead of waiting around for opportunities to arise, a true entrepreneur actively seeks disruption and drive innovation. These 3 external core drive are the engine that keep an entrepreneur moving forward through the any challenges. Moving on to slide, let's discuss the strategy behavior traits that help an entrepreneur navigate the business world. There are 3 critical traits highlighted here. First, calculate risk-taking. This involves stepping outside of comfort zone in pursuit of a long-term strategy vision while continually managing and mitigating potential downsides. Second, adaptability. This refers to the ability to rapidly shift and realign business strategy to keep up with evolving global trends and changing consumer demand. Finally, value as feedback. Rather than seeing feedback as a defect, a strategic entrepreneur treats value as valuable data point to refine, pivot, and improve operational strategy. Embracing this behavior trait ensures that an entrepreneur stays resilient, agile, and ready to any market shift.
Now, I would like to present the entrepreneur background of this business. The entrepreneur behind BH Petrol Jelly is Mr. Kasmalia binti Cherusdi, who is currently 38 years old. Unlike many entrepreneurs who gain experience through large corporations, Mr. Kasmalia developed her skills directly through hands-on involvement in the family business. She has accumulated around 15 years of practical experience in managing daily business operations. Throughout her career, she has gained knowledge in various areas such as inventory management, financial monitoring, human resource management, and also customer relations. This business is actually a family legacy established by her father, Mr. Rusdi Filling Station. Her father played an important role in shaping her entrepreneurial mindset and installing values such as discipline, resilience, responsibility, and commitment to the community. Interestingly, entrepreneurship was not originally her main interest. She entered the business mainly to continue and protect the family legacy. However, through years of experience and overcoming operational challenges, she gradually developed a strong passion for the business. Another important strength of Mrs. Kasmalia is her ability to adapt to changing market conditions. While maintaining traditional values, she has introduced modern improvements and diversified the station services to better meet customer needs. In terms of leadership, she practices a people-oriented management style. She views employees as part of an extended family and believes that employee welfare, honesty, and adherence to standard operating procedures are essential for business success. Her hands-on approach also stands out. She is actively involved in solving operational problems, especially during emergencies, which has earned her respect from both employees and business partners. Besides focusing on business growth, Mrs. Kasmalia is also committed to supporting the local community. She provides opportunities for local products to be marketed at the station and offers part-time employment opportunities to students from University Malaysia Kelantan. Financially, she adopts a cautious and disciplined approach by closely monitoring cash flow and reinvesting profits into improving the station's facilities and services. In conclusion, Mrs. Kasmalia's journey demonstrates how practical experience, adaptability, resilience, and strong leadership can contribute to long-term entrepreneurial success. Her story shows that success is not only built through formal education, but also through dedication, continuous learning, and real-world experience. The BH Petrol Station at Jeli, Kelantan serves as a water-rated petroleum and community hub situated at the northern entrance of the East Coast. The station's development is rooted in the history of boosted petroleum marketing (SDM-BHD), an organization that drives Malaysia's oil energy transformation by focusing heavily on rural and transit-dominated markets. Following a strategic buyout of BP's petrol outlets, BH Petrol established itself as a prominent homegrown brand. Today, this specific branch operates as a subsidiary of Rusdi Filling Station, balanced by a dual mission to maintain operational profitability while actively serving the national interest and the local community. Strategically positioned on the East-West Highway, the Jeli Station represents critical transportation infrastructure rather than a standard full stop. It sits on a primary corridor traversing the Titiwangsa mountain range, serving long-distance commuters and heavy vehicle operators moving between the West Coast states of Perak and Kedah and the East Coast heartlands. Navigating these steep inclines and isolated stretches of road requires specialized fuel performance. To address this, the station provides high-quality infinitive fuel formulated with high-power additives, ensuring engines operate at optimum performance levels while offering the mechanical protection necessary for highway safety. Operational excellence is maintained through a highly structured human resource model designed to support continuous 24-hour service. The station is managed by a dedicated staff of 10, precisely scheduled into shifts to handle fluctuating traffic demands along the highway. This ensures complete coverage during critical morning peaks, afternoon transits, and late-night hours. Furthermore, round-the-clock administrative coordination is managed by a personal assistant. This targeted separation of duties ensures that the core on-site team remains entirely focused on customer service, delivery, and safety compliance. Ultimately, systematic operational management, modern facility provision, and high service standards keep the business competitive within the petroleum retail industry. However, the jelly station's impact extends past commercial metrics to the local socio-economic ecosystem. The integration of a BH Petromart allows the station to directly serve local residents and the nearby University Malaysia Kelantan community, providing an essential retreat, clean facilities, and a reliable point of contact in a relatively remote region. This operation models BH Petrol's community-first brand mandate, sustaining vital transport connections between the East and West Coast while securing long-term business sustainability and local trust.
Entrepreneur at the time started. This business started on 9 May 1992 by the Cherosty family. It was one of the first local petroleum business in Seri Kelantan. It started as a small local enterprise, but it had a big vision. The location of this petrol station is very strategic. It is located along the East-West Highway. This makes it a vital lifeline or rest stop for travelers who are crossing the Titiwangsa range. Over the year, the business changed and grew. Today, it has transformed into a modern BHP petrol hub. It does not just say normal fuel anymore, but now offer advanced Euro 5 diesel. It also has useful facility for customers such as BHP Petromart, ATM, and Surau. What makes this business special is its a long-term success. Today, it is managed by the next generation, Khairunisa binti Cherusli. With support from Mara, she has proven that a family business in a rural area can survive, grow, and success for more than 13 years. Now, let's take a look at the background of the entrepreneur and see what she did before managing the business fully. Mrs. Kamalia was exposed to the family business since she was a child. She did not just watch, she actually helped at the petrol station during busy time. This helped her learn how the business operates daily. By the age of 20, she was already actively helping with customer service, managing stock, and running the station. She chose to get practical, hands-on experience here instead of working in a normal corporate office. To be honest, business was not her first passion. However, she felt a strong responsibility toward her family, and this motivated her to continue the family legacy. All the challenges she faced helped her build her confidence, leadership skill, and commitment.
Your story highlights that successful entrepreneurship is driven by perseverance, strategy, vision, and commitment to benefiting the economy.